Water. Water is the world's most valuable commodity, as well as its most precious and one that is quite abundant. According to USGS.gov, over 70% of the world is covered by water. With 70% of the world covered in water, 97% is oceans, leaving only 3% of it that would be considered fresh, drinkable water. 70% of this fresh water is frozen, whereas 29% is underground. This leaves 1% of 3% of all the water of the earth which is actually drinkable. If one does the math, that is only 0.03% of all the water that exists on earth that is drinkable. Of this reserve, it is not taken into account pollutes and dirty water. This is more than enough fresh water to sustain the life on Earth. If it is enough reserve to satisfy the need, why do so many people struggle to find clean, drinkable water every day? Some people in more desert regions need to travel very far to obtain water. Once they obtain this water, many times it still isn't necessarily drinkable. Many times where water filtration institutions do not filtrate water before it is consumed, there are many diseases and illnesses that go along with it. Many places in third world countries have to deal with these illnesses because they simply do not have the means necessary to filtrate their water effectively. Illnesses that go along with drinking unfiltered water are E. coli, Salmonella typhi, Schistosoma, cholera, vibrios, and hepatitis. This sort of sickness within water supplies causes malnutrition and other potentially fatal diseases. No one should have to drink dirty water. This problem is not something that is beyond remedying. This world is a community of people that, if we come together, can fight this pandemic and help solve this for everyone, everywhere. Water is something that most of us take for granted. Many simply can wake up in the morning, walk downstairs, turn on the faucet, and get a glass of clean, pure water. The sad truth is, a percentage of the world has to walk miles every day to simply obtain water. This water may not even be drinkable by our standards. They just have to deal with what they are given. The world has enough resources for everyone to have clean water. There is no reason why anyone should not drink clean water if humanity comes together to solve this issue. Everyone should get involved with the solution to this drinking water pollution. Thank you very much for listening.